What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video we're gonna be working on my buddy's car. Instead of taking it to a shop, he brought it down to me, so I've been having it here in my house for a minute. He just pulled up, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. But first we're gonna grab some food. There's Andy. He calls himself Andy to fly. Nothing fly about him, but I guess so. So this is his bucket, 97 GST, one tire fire. He just pulled up. That's what he dailies.
That's my brother.
Well, he bought this riced out Lancer.
Either that or my Subi.
Either that or he's on foot, so he'd rather drive that. You see that? He just picked up this.
It's airbag delete from Carbonetics.
She's sick. So yeah, let's get some food and then we'll start working on your bucket. All right, so we're done grubbing. Time to work on. I don't even feel like working. Just come next week.
All right, later, bro. See you around. Right?
Ha! Psych!
See you around. Whipping my new whip.
So he's been bugging me like for 2 weeks that he wants to drive my Evo down the street. So I guess I'm gonna let him. No one's drove this car but my wife and me, so it's gonna be the first one out of my friends to actually drive it. Going from that to that. How does it feel?
Feels normal. I mean, it's my car, so.
Psych! I thought it was gonna stall. So while Andy gets back, let's do a review on his Lancer. I don't know why the hell he has that sticker in his car. Also has a Kirby. What the hell? This will scare me now. Got some weirdo stickers in this car. It's back in one piece. I heard you boosting my shit.
I didn't even hit boost. I hit like 5 pounds.
I heard you were on the block.
I was down the street.
Oh, be boosting my shit. You're not ready for 30 pounds. Alright guys, so it's time to get working on Andy's car. I have a mess once again in my garage. So I picked up a new project. I picked up this 98 second gen Eclipse. So that's the new project. I'll show you guys a little bit of it. I have everything. It's just in the trunk. I have the taillights. I have the front headlights. I have the bumper. I have the guy I bought it off of gave me a tranny. He gave me a head. So that's a new project as soon as this is done. Yeah. So I had just got home and I threw everything because it was night and it was raining, so it was kind of a pain in the butt. So everything's right here, so I got to get organized all over again. Took the wheels off my first gen to put them on this so I can bring it home. But yeah guys, this is a new project and you guys won't believe how much it cost me. Only $100. So I picked this up for $100. See the manifold? That's a little too chrome for my taste, but
no, not really.
That's your car. So here's his motor. 4G63. Sam boy, you want to tell them what's done to your motor?
Aftermarket pistons and rods, cosmetic, MLS gaskets. It's a stock 7-bolt head, pair of P studs. Nothing really too crazy. It's got a FP turbo right now. I got a precision turbo coming along the way right now. Waiting for the next build. It's got 1000cc injectors, DW 300 fuel pump on 22 psi.
So the reason we pulled it out was because it had a bunch of leaks everywhere, like crazy amount of leaks. It was leaking from everywhere, so he wanted to clean up his bay and fix all his leaks. So he's like, hey, let's just pull it out. And then we pulled it out. We'll double check the clutch. We'll double check everything. So we just went ahead and pulled it out, and it's pretty much done. It's just a couple of seals that we still got to replace, and then we'll go ahead and put the transmission on and all that other stuff. And he took this home. He wanted to clean it up and paint it, and he brought it back real shiny. So it's whatever. It's for his car. He can do whatever he wants with it. I would have done it of like a gunmetal gray, but like I said, it's for his car and he can do whatever he wants. So yeah, let's get it. So meanwhile, Andy's bolting up his intake manifold. I'm gonna throw on these tail lights on because I have them they're just rolling in the back of the trunk. Just throw them on and then throw some of the parts that he gave me back here so I don't have such a mess in the garage, and then take them out when I'm ready. So I'm gonna throw on these tail lights and probably throw on the headlights, probably even the front bumper, so it's not just taking space in the garage. The more that's on there, the better. So throw those on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this backwards so I can work on it. Yeah. Alright, so now that it's backwards, now I can work on the tail lights while I sit here and guide Andy with the intake manifold. I just noticed every single bolt is broken for this bumper support back here. That kind of sucks. I'm sure under the light they're the same, but for $100 I can't complain. Alright guys, that looks a lot better just with the tail lights on. So looks a lot cleaner, and I don't have them rolling in the trunk, so I can put some of the parts in there. So the guy gave me 2 sets of tail lights, so I need to get rid of those, and he also gave me some Halo front headlights that I'm not gonna use, so I'm gonna use the stock ones. See how Andy's doing.
On the last bolt.
How does it feel putting on your first intake manifold?
That's my second one.
Sure you're not stripping the bolts?
Nah. It's good.
You did the bottom ones already?
I just need one bolt right here. I need to look for it.
Good job, Andy. Alright, so let's throw that. Let's put all your timing stuff back on. Find all your covers in your car. And then we'll throw all your timings components. Put your sensors back on.
You can clean this bitch.
And then we'll throw on your turbo manifold, and we'll just be ready to throw on your transmission. Go clean that up. We're ready. So before I throw this thing in the garage, the engine bay is really dirty, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray some degreaser on it and spray it down with the pressure washer, so when it's in there I don't have to worry about being all dirty or whatever when I do start working on it, which is not going to be anytime soon, but I just feel a lot better if I clean it up and throw it in there, clean it and just throw it in there like that. It's pretty dirty. So I'm going to spray down the engine bay with some purple power. I always use purple power. If you guys have anything that might work better, let me know. Andy let me use his toothbrush just in case I need to scrub stuff down. So yeah, let's spray this down and so Andy's draining his oil. We're gonna take his oil pan off. He had forgot that it was also leaking from the oil pan, so he went and bought a oil pan gasket, and we're gonna throw that on real quick. So he's draining all the oil out. Gonna get that done. And I gave this thing a wipe down. Get this thing a wipe down, and engine bay looks a lot cleaner. All that dust. Go ahead and throw these headlights on. So let's get that done real quick. So we got the headlights on, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw the bumper on as well. So there's the bumper. Pretty clean bumper actually. Meanwhile, Andy's still over there trying to take his oil pan off. 10 days later. Slacking.
On that Snapchat.
Slacking, bruh. This thing,
waiting for it to drip all the way down.
this thing's starting to look sexy though. So there it is, guys. Got the bumper on. I'm just holding the sides up with zip ties right now because I need to get some fenders, but even just like this, it looks a lot better with the headlights on and the rear tail lights on. So looks good.
Nothing too crazy.
Looking good. Meanwhile, Andy already got his oil pan off. He's gonna clean that up down there and throw a new gasket on, clean that up, and then we're gonna keep going. So I'm just going ahead and putting a little bit of RTV around the. I always put a little bit of RTV around where the oil pan goes, just so it gets a better seal. There's a new gasket. He already cleaned up his oil pan.
JB well, baby.
So we're gonna go ahead and spray his timing cover just a little bit. It's a little better. Today we'll just probably finish throwing on his oil pan and put in his timing covers and his pulleys. He forgot some gaskets for his turbo manifold. We're gonna throw on his turbo too and finish that up, but he forgot his gaskets and he called and they don't have them in stock, so it's gonna take like 2 days for them to come. But yep, here's Andy boy putting in some work finally. So we got the oil pan on, and we got the timing cover on. We can go ahead and throw his pulleys on, and that's probably all we're gonna have time for today, since he doesn't have his gasket for his turbo. But it's coming along.
Got these bad boys
good.
right here.
We're gonna redo the valve cover because it came out pretty ugly, so we're gonna do the valve cover. What size are these?
Thousands.
We're gonna throw on his 1000 cc's too. It's fuel rail. So hopefully we'll hope to see this on the road like in 2 weeks. Hopefully it's done. Nothing but the DSMs and the Evils. Feels neglected all the way in the corner. Poor Evo. So we have all the pulleys on. That's pretty much what we're gonna have time for today. We're gonna throw on the fuel row and the injectors, but he's missing two of the seals for the injector. So he's just gonna go buy them tomorrow and come back tomorrow, and he's gonna get the exhaust manifold, and then we can keep going with it. So we got somewhat of it done. Right now I'm just gonna clean up in here and bring this bad boy in the garage so it's not outside. So Mr. Andy, anything you want to say about the young coming soon?
It's gonna be on 25 pounds of boost this time. 25?
Ripping the tires right off the wheels?
Yup, front wheel drive problems.
Front wheel drive problems. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.